Armed military vehicles have been deployed in Lebanon as thousands of protesters have clashed with riot police in the streets of Beirut, injuring dozens. The demonstrations started over the failure of the authorities to clear rubbish from the streets. Sophia Tran-Thomson has this report.
After weeks of unrest, the tension in Beirut has reached boiling point. Lebanese security forces have fired water, rubber bullets and tear gas at anti-government protesters. Projectiles and firecrackers have been thrown back. The catalyst for the discord? Waste removal. For weeks, rubbish has been piling up in the streets of Beirut. The trash crisis began last month when the main landfill site for the capital was closed, with no ready alternative. Collection has now resumed in some parts, but no long-term solution has been found. The government's failure to resolve the garbage crisis has highlighted wider problems the state faces. The underlying issue fueling the protests is Lebanon's political paralysis. Lebanon has been without a president since May last year, as MPs have been unable to decide on a suitable candidate and dismissed calls for an election. The cabinet has been hampered by sectarian rivalries that have been exacerbated by wider crises in the Middle East, including the war in neighbouring Syria. Lebanon's Prime Minister Tamam Salam has called the trash issue the straw that broke the camel's back and threatened to resign. He says the country faces collapse if key decisions are not agreed on soon, and that there is no money to pay the salaries of a large number of public sector employees. Should Prime Minister Salam resign, it would trigger a constitutional crisis. In Lebanon, the Prime Minister is appointed by the President, but the presidency has been vacant since Michel Suleiman's term ended over a year ago, and replacing the President requires a deal many say can only be brokered by Iran and Saudi Arabia. For now, the government's immediate focus is on the protests in the centre of Beirut. Human Rights Watch says police have failed to uphold human rights standards. And the Prime Minister has vowed to bring to account officials responsible for excessive use of force. Sophia Tran-Thomson, BBC News.